When you think Rohini Nakshatra, which is ruled in animal and bird kingdom by a cobra and an owl, you think magnetism, physical magnetism, you think charm, you think immobilizing someone with their charm, physical charm. You think of hunting skills and stealth like an owl at night. Without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get into the nakshatra, let us examine what the instinct houses mean in Vedic astrology. What could it be? It's marked over there, number 1, house number 1, house number 4, house number 5, house number 8, and house number 12 as marked there. You should check the planets or the lords of the houses and which nakshatra they reside in to get the instinctual level of things, because we are only working with instinct and totems in this series here for every nakshatra. So the first house or the ascendant represents the head, the self, one's personality, physical body, thinking process, intuition and logic, self-identity and expression. The fourth house is associated with the heart center, home, family, emotional contentment, homeland, local community. It can provide information about a person's instinctual need for security, comfort, and their home surroundings and relationship to all these areas of life. That's house number 4. Look at how house number 1 and 4 become very instinctual. Okay? Maybe you never thought of that. House number 5 is associated with the navel chakra, the belly button, the creative intelligence, the self-expression as identity, your courtship behaviors in romance and such, learning and intelligence and intellectual bent of mind. Where does your mind go? That's house number 5, creative intelligence. It also means children and therefore instinctual parenting attributes. It also means past life karma. House number 8 is associated with root chakra, the sexual center. Your innate sense of security. What does it mean to be secure for you? Are you feeling secure or insecure? House number 8 will tell the story. Handling of changes of life. Everybody's life has changes as they go through it, right? How do you handle those changes is the attributes of the 8th life instinct. It also means hidden truths. It also dictates the type as well as the intensity and instincts regarding your copulatory experiences. What does it mean, copulatory experiences? How do you deal with sex? What does it mean to have sex with another person for you individually? How do you experience it? That's 8th house matter. That's also, like you very well know, it's all instinct based. So the Lord of the 8 and the Lord of the 8 nakshatra, for example, if you see that, that will dictate the instinct level. House number 12 is next. House number 12 is associated with subconscious mind psychology. Your dream time, what do you dream? Your hidden desires, exploration of the psychic and the hidden realms. That's 12th house. Last one, the moon placement house. Where is the moon placed in your chart? It may be placed in any one of these houses, 1, 4, 5, 8, and 12. Or it may be placed as the lord of one of these in some other houses. It doesn't matter where the moon is placed, but the moon's nakshatra is vital to consider when you talk about instinct, especially emotional instinct and reactivity of a person. Okay? Now let's get into nakshatras. So let's start examining the deeper esoteric aspects of Rohini Nakshatra in regards to instinct and totem symbols. So first of all, Rohini is characterized by 2 animals. One bird here, owl, and the other one snake, a cobra. First of all, the nakshatra. Its temperament is Manushya, so it will always have an instinct towards more on the human plane of things. Varna is Shudra, so it wants to work. Type is balanced, but it is a creator, so it requires a creator energy to transform, which is it must find its inner love, charm, and magnetism. Both owl and cobra are very charming animals to produce fruit that feeds the world. That's the life lesson. That's the core. So now we got to remember it's a Rajas energy, falls in the Rajas energy, fixed sign of Taurus. It's a female sign, so it's very internally focused, ruled by Venus, and it falls in the Earth sign. These are the symbologies you got to go through. Let's see owl first as an instinct. They are nocturnal animals, as we all know. Owls are primarily nocturnal birds with an instinctual preference for hunting and activity during the night. So right at the bat, owls are a nocturnal creature. It gives the energy of Rohini as someone who wants to hunt through the darkness. Predatory in nature, owls are natural predators with adaptations for hunting, exceptional night vision, a silent flight, and sharp talons for capturing prey. So it's more of a carnivorous bird, solitary hunting. Owls often hunt alone. See there? There's another instinct level. Relying on instinctual hunting skills, especially if it falls in your 4th or 5th house, this will become dominant. Nesting and mating habits. Owls have instinctual behaviors relating to nesting and mating, including selecting the nesting sites on trees locations. Camouflage and silent flight skills. Owls have an instinctual ability to blend into their surroundings and fly silently. So silence is a dominant theme as a bird. Now let's see the cobra. Venomous predator. Cobras are venomous snakes with natural instinct to use their venom to immobilize their prey. So Rohini dominance in your instinctual houses, which I've just covered, will tell you this nature. They want to immobilize people with their charm. Solitary behavior. Again, solitary same as owl. See the commonality there? Cobras are primarily solitary, territorial reptiles. So there's a reptilian complex nature to them. Ambush predators. Cobras are instinctual ambush predators, relying on stealth as their ability to strike quickly. So cobra is something like a typical reptilian, lies in wait and goes and pounces at the right time. It's got a hooding instinct. Cobras have an instinctual behavior of spreading their hoods, like you can see here, and appear larger and more threatening when they feel threatened or prepared to strike. So this instinct of Rohini Nakshatra will be dominant when you kind of try to attack them with something, spreading their hood, spreading their charm, their rajas, their magnetism of Taurus. Thermoregulation. Cobras exhibit instinctual behaviors to regulate their body temperature by basking in the sun, seeking shade as needed to maintain their optimal body temperature range. So these are the two instincts. See how this plays out if you have a dominant Rohini in any one of your charts, natal or divisional charts. Now let's get into the totem symbology of it, the esoteric deeper meaning of owl and snake. Now the esoteric meaning of owl, first one being wisdom and intuition. Owls are often known as wise and intuitive animals, birds. Their totem meaning emphasizes importance of tapping into one's own inner wisdom And trusting one's own instincts. This is a big one for us humans, isn't it? We don't know when it is intuition or when it is just a mind game. Typically, this becomes a challenge for us, although we have both intellect and intuition. Owls, if they appear in your life, or if you have Rohini Nakshatra dominant, you need to rely on your instinct. Mystery and secrets. Owls are creatures of the night. Again, there's the night symbology. Hunting for light through the darkness, often associated with mystery and uncovering hidden truths. Once again, if owls are appearing, you need to uncover some hidden truths of your life. Or if you have Rohini Nakshatra dominant in your chart, their totem meaning may symbolize need to explore unknown secrets, unravel the secrets, especially if this is in the 8th house, because 8th house in your chart is a place of instinct, like I just spoke. Silence and stealth. Owls are known for the silent flight and stealth. This totem may encourage individuals to move through life with discretion, observing their surroundings without drawing unnecessary attention, especially I can sense a 12th house thing here. Silence and stealth and night. If Rohini is appearing more in your 12th house, this becomes dominant. You need to wait. Spirituality of the unseen. Owls are sometimes associated with spiritual and unseen realms. Their totem may symbolize a connection to spiritual world. Once again, the 12th house. If Rohini or moon or your ascendant is in Rohini, you have more access to spiritual world and hidden aspects of existence. That's the owl. Now let's see the Cobra aspects, totem symbol. When you speak of the snake and the cobra, it is typically a mystical symbol, right? Even the medical science has got that. I always forget that name. What is it called? The two snakes intertwining around a sword. I forget the name. If you know the name, just stick it in the comment box. Transformation and rebirth. Cobras are often associated with transformation and rebirth due to their ability to shed the skin. Rohini must undergo transformation. Leaving their old self behind is the symbology of shedding the skin. Their totem meaning symbolizes opportunity for personal growth and shedding old habits and embracing change. Once again, if it's in the 8th house, Rohini Nakshatra, with some planets there in Rohini Nakshatra, this becomes dominant theme, transformation, because 8th house is the instinct house of change, transformation in life. Power and energy. You never thought of it this way, isn't it? Cobras are regarded as powerful, energetic creatures. Their totem symbolizes personal power, vitality, and ability to harness one's energy to overcome challenges. Where would this be dominant? First house. Self. Personal power is first house. Yes? So you need to think of power and energy if your ascendant is in Rohini and planets and points. Like Mercury, for example, Mercury, Venus. This is ruling. Venus is ruling the zodiac, Taurus. So it becomes dominant theme if this is in your ascendant, your personal power, your personal magnetism, so to speak. Mystery and hidden knowledge. Cobras are often seen as creatures of mystery and are associated with hidden knowledge. Their totem may encourage individuals to explore mysterious side of life and seek deeper meanings. 8th house and 12th house instincts. Both 8th and 12th, I would say. If Rohini is appearing dominant in your 12th house or in your 8th house, this becomes a dominant theme. You got to pay attention if you can especially see owls or snakes. Symbols appear anywhere. Maybe not just the animal or bird itself, but as you see pictures of it. Totems are often symbols which people see again and again, right? Everybody has seen this. Balance and duality. Cobras are often depicted with hooded displays, symbolizing the balance between opposing forces and duality. Their totem can represent the importance of finding harmony and equilibrium in life. Let us conclude. So it has got charm. Both of these animals have charm, this bird owl and this snake cobra. It is falling in the female sign, so it's highly intuitive by nature. It is transformative because there is snake there. It can hunt in the night because there is owl there. It has to wait for its prey patiently like a reptile, like the cobra. Both of these animals have charm and magnetism, which is the highlight of Rohini Nakshatra. I'll see you in the next one. Meanwhile, take care, be safe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.